Hello everyone, I'm Count Christo and welcome back. Hearts of Iron for the Phoenix Rises, more specifically the Austrian Phoenix Rises. Let's do this thing. I believe there's a couple more, unassigned divisions. Awesome, where were we? That's right, we just successfully had some good results with the Kaiserreich, which means we're about to go down embracing pluralism. I think Illyria may turn against us, because, well, all of these guys may end up turning against us, because we had some slight difficulties in negotiations, where essentially we just gave in to everything Austria wanted, and didn't really give the other constituent parts of our glorious empire anything. Although I'd love to, you know, if Galicia wants us to take over Poland, I mean, I'd love to. I think if I declared war on Poland right now, France would join us. We're probably not going to want to declare any wars until we've actually done the nations within a state thing, and maybe one of the two of these to actually. Oops. So the question now is pluralism or status quo. Let me just check that I'm right. I'm pretty sure this one doesn't end up with us annexing everyone. So you get status quo, which doesn't do anything. Then you get the KK reform, which gives more stability. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And then you can either do drastic times. You demand reintegration from everyone but Hungary. And you have to be at war with one of the majors. Or Serbia, actually. Or Italy or Ottomans, okay. Or you have to be fully independent. They have to be subjects. Why would you ever do this? This is still demanding their reintegration. And then you can do renegotiations of 47. It has to be in 47. And you can finally get rid of the ties broken. Or you can do still their king. Tourism restored. You annex Hungary. So you still annex them. It's just lower in the tree and you get different bonuses, I think. And you can't integrate Austria easily, it looks like. And you can't do this till 47, which is ridiculous. So we're going to go down nations within a state. Okay, it's January now. What do we want to get? Can you just give me 1 second? I'm just going to close my curtains. The screen glare is insane. Alright, so that fixed it? Nearly. Ah, God, still missing a spot. Hang on. Professional YouTuber, everybody. Alright. And we're back. So what are we going to research? We could get some resource efficiency. I'm not opposed to that. Because once we integrate these guys, we're going to have a fair amount of resource production. And we got a lot of steel. Fair amount of steel. I'm anticipating a civil war. Let's get improved infantry equipment. This one's far less worthwhile than this one. The breakthrough's nice, but the defense is usually useless, as I've explained too many times. So we're looking for Bulgaria to win this war, so that we can turn on them. Oh, all these guys have gone green. Let's just exercise up so they're not green. They've gone green, of course, because we've expanded what's in them with this engineer and the extra infantry battalion. There we go. Beautiful thing. We'll start with that. Are we fully reinforced on sport equipment? No, we're 100 down. A visit from Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is like right here, I think, right? We've just received a state visit from the Principality of Liechtenstein. The Principality of Liechtenstein is the final remnant of the Holy Roman Empire, and due to its geographical location, has survived up till now. Since 1818, they have been under our protection, first through our leadership of the German Confederation, and later through bilateral treaties. Prince Franz has stepped down from the throne and named his 31-year-old, I was married, first cousins, twice removed, as was regent. To celebrate the occasion, they have brought us gifts and good wishes. In return, we have given the new prince gifts and wished him a happy and long reign. How lovely. 20 political power. I won't turn my nose up to 20 political power. Austria just bangs out these infantry divisions. I think like all of these are these Austrian divisions. Have they changed up the template? Ooh, bit of lag. Something probably happened on that monthly tick. I mean, they're all just this, yeah. Just banging out endless infantry equipment. Well, as soon as we actually integrate Austria, I'll probably delete all these divisions. And that'll just give me all the equipment and manpower, so you know, I'm not complaining. We are about to hit the manpower cap, which makes me think we should pivot towards more tank and plane production rather than infantry equipment. Because, you know, we're going to fill up with manpower, so the equipment won't really help much. Romania, I'll import from you. You being a friend and all. More guys. I don't know why when the others, apart from Hungary, deploy units, it automatically gives them to me, but not Hungary. It's not puppet level. It might be. He's an autonomous puppet, and he's an integrated puppet. Okay, maybe it's that. What's that? Oh, right. I was saying, what's that fighting noise? It's because Bulgaria's fighting. Oh, right. I'm a fool. We should have sent Bulgaria volunteers. Would they accept volunteers? It's annoying that you can't see until you actually try. I should mention that to someone. Get them to change that. Alright, let's send over 4 guys. Get them to change it. You know what I mean. Suggest. Suggest that they might want to change that. Let's send over these 4. Hey, they allow it. Good. This is great. I like this. We're playing both sides. We're gonna send volunteers so they can win their war and then be like, oi! How dare you! How dare you win that war? We're allowed to send 37 planes, so 37 we shall send. Want that air XP for when we design our fighter ones. It's bizarre that, I don't understand. Almut, the newest book. I'm sorry, I'm not that interested in this. They're writing some literature. The Slavs are writing literature or something. Doesn't matter. Only 16 enemy planes. Getting some air experience. There you go, Gandhi takes power. I told you it was Gandhiland. Oh, and they're at war with Nepal. Come on, Gandhi. It's not very pacifistic of you. Oh, Saudi Arabia is the thing. I hadn't noticed. He looks cheerful. His AC must be working. Do I want to be spending on rubber for 2 factories on planes? I don't think I do. Maybe when we upgrade it to fighter ones, then we'll be more concerned with that. We have room for an actual extra fighter wing, so we might as well get it deployed. Okay, we're here. Let's be having a field marshal. Doesn't really matter who. Well, yeah, we might as well get him some training. So I'm going to go hard on... Sure, this Greek pocket looks good. I'm not at all concerned with killing the Greeks and Serbians who are going to be our allies. Because, like I said, I'm not that fussed about AI allies generally. I just want to be able to use my focuses, man. Okay, cutting them in half. Trivially here. You guys, get your butts over here. Good. Stepping up the pace a little. I'm constantly nervous about the sound balancing in this series. I don't know, I keep tweaking it over and over again. So I'm very sorry if the set of music is too loud or too quiet. I assure you, I'm trying. Can you get more traits? Yeah, but none I want to give you. That's right, I recall. I remember. And all that. Alright, let's give this a go then. So our guys actually reinforce in. Might start seeing it turn around. There we go. Lovely jubbly. 3 mill factories. Yes. I'll take 2 more factories on tanks, please. It's a good point. We don't have a tank division, do we? We have a cavalry and tank division, which is honestly maybe what we should make. You know, something like this. Because motorized infantry, let me show you the comparison here. So if we went with 5 light tanks and 5 cav, and the support, and the engineers, and the recons. Okay, so there are the stats. And we can't actually save it, so I can't demonstrate it as easily. But for each of these, we change to motorized. Look at the differences on stats. 1 more organization. 1 more defense. That's it. And a tiny bit more hardness. 40% up to what looks like 42, 43%. That's such a small difference. Once we get the upgraded technology for motorized, they'll be better. But for now, I'm perfectly happy with a heavily cavalry based. Let's just reset this so I don't overchange it. I'm very happy with a heavily cavalry based tank division. Same speed too, I think. So yeah, we'll look at something like this to begin with. But we're going to need to grind some more XP so we can actually build it. I'm very surprised we're not able to push through here. 2 of them versus 4 of us, roughly the same soft attack. They are breaking our breakthrough. They are beating our breakthrough, rather. Let's cycle a bit. So you keep the pressure on with 2 of them, recover org with the other 2, repeat ad nauseum until they break. You can break almost any line like this if you're prepared to take the losses, because they will never recover organization. Ever. Because they're always going to be in combat. And then you just repeat. Except that our guys didn't actually reinforce in time, which is always annoying, but c'est la vie. C'est la reinforce rate. We are now down on steel, but as long as it's only taking from convoys, I could not care less. Anyway, phrasing. Of course, these guys are also building up planning bonus. Well, not in the fight, so it's... Ooh, nice defense, nice. We will obviously go Blitzkrieg. Does this give... yes, this is good sometimes. I mean, it's not really, but it's okay for tanks, because it does boost the organization of the mobile battalions you're going to be putting in with your tanks. So it's not all bad. Oh, Yemen declared war on the Ottoman Empire, and White peaced out with all of his enemies. Cool. Yemen trying to seize control of their own affairs now. Just let this battle end, and then the second it does, we enter in. And you can see how this pattern goes. The only way they'll be able to reinforce is if they retreat out and then come back again. Which they may do, but I'm hoping. It looks like we're about to break them, so let's put the whole team in. The whole gang. Looks like we're breaking them there. Yeah, nice. Awesome, Fighter 1s. Very happy to have you with us. Let's get... I'm tempted to just get like this or this. Oh, no, that's what we should do. We should get the Panzer L6. Nice. Right, so we want to change this. Remember to change the variant first. Give it 1 point agility. Looking good. Decommission the old plane. Although, don't decommission it straight away, otherwise it won't count as having been seen to make this go away. Okay, awesome. Straight up to that. Now, do we want to trade for 2 rubber? It's a tough sell, I'll be honest. 7%. And a... yeah, 7.5% slower efficiency gain speed. I'm not convinced that we should. Not at all, really. I mean, it's, you know, it's about 8% of all our civilian factories we'd be spending on it. This is going to be a tougher fight. We might be able to break straight across, though. We will give it a go. One of the divisions is about to either die or retreat. 1 org. There he goes. Yeah, we should break them here. Good. Good. Guys coming undersigned. So I think we avoided civil war, which is, you know, less interesting. But a good thing, really. I've done a Kaiserreich campaign in Combined Syndicates. I've never done a Spanish Civil War campaign. I think that could be quite fun as a Kaiserreich campaign to do. By the way, I'm also always open to suggestions for the next campaign I should do. Embracing pluralism stance, and now we're going to engage in nations within a state, which is going to take 140 days. Is there anything we want to do? Ooh, this would be nice. We could go straight to the 1941 light tanks. Yeah, I'm going to really quickly do this so we can immediately start building the 1941 light tanks. Then we're going to do nations within a state and see what we can do to unify this beautiful empire of ours. This empire on the Danube. Get straight back in there, no rest. No rest for the wicked. Do I want a tank designer? I do before I get the next tech. You can't just replace these ministers, can you? I think. Oh, no, I can, actually. Okay. We should probably get rid of some of these, then. We do want them to be a social democrat. But this guy sucks. He's okay, but he sucks. This guy is 5% factory output's pretty bad. This guy's actually worthless. Let's see if there's a better one. Justify war gold time. Justify more political power. No, nothing in there really that good. Resource gain and a little bit of political power. I mean, we can only really have social democrats. So this guy, nope. This guy, oh, he's a head of government. We can't replace him. Intelligence. You get some research time. That's not bad. It's pretty good actually. I really would like to replace this guy. 30% construction speed. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but 10% production efficiency cap? No. Absolutely not. You can get 5% production cost on close air support. It's pretty good. Oh, yes. There we go. There we go, Carl. Carl, we're hiring you. We just check the other guys. 4% research time. Yeah, Carl. Look at this beautiful man. A little bit more political power. 7%. That's a 17% production efficiency swing. We're almost above 100%. Hey, victory. Alright, let's push Athenia. Cutting in here is the obvious choice. Leaves these guys stranded. Serbia, are you holding them Serbia back? Good. As long as they don't get Sofia, then I don't really mind what happens to this border here. As long as they don't cut us off as well. We will wait for the organization recovery here. I think that's a wise move. Do. Get everyone into the decentralized army. So we're producing a fair number of these tanks now. I think it might be wise to not switch. Well, I'm considering not switching to building these when I research them, because we're just going to go straight on to researching the next ones. We probably should, though. Well, what's the difference exactly? Their defense is quite a lot better. Armor's better. Piercing's amazingly better. I'm not convinced we should switch to these. I think maybe we should just go straight to these. These are so expensive in oil and steel, though. This is actually twice as many resources. But, I mean, the piercing is 5 times higher. The defense is twice as high. Hard attack's almost twice as high. Soft attack's almost twice as high. Yeah, I mean, there's no question that we should switch. Alright, help cut in here. Take credit. This is all us, Bulgaria. Have some of these guys circle back round, while the other two press on down here. Now that Athens is cut off, it's a straight run. Come across here. Ooh, a little bit of Greek cavalry resisting here, but I think it's too late for them. I think we have them. Yeah. The Ottoman Empire calls for aid. Facing an invasion by all sides, the assault of the Ottoman Empire has come to us in an effort to secure weapons for his dangerously under-equipped army. While we ourselves are preparing ourselves for war as well, his equipment could earn us their trust, maybe even access to a valuable black gold of the desert. Full support. Old ones go first, or we have far more important matters. Well, I don't really see any good reason to not help them. I mean, these up-and-comers, you know, not respecting the outcome of the Weltkrieg. On the other hand, you know, 1,000 infantry equipment, it's a lot. I bet if they lose and we supported them, we still get political power and army experience from our guys fighting. So let's send them some stuff. Infantry equipment's not the big deficit right now anyway. Crush in here. Great, just keep pushing them back. Never let them regroup. There goes Greece. Okay, Serbia's turn. We're going to go up here and we're going to rush Belgrade. Rush B! Old memes. Anyway. Let's get some more light tanks in here. Might as well set one of these training, because they'll take quite a while. Actually, here, we can fully equip these right now. Let's set a few of them training. It's true, I said there was only one song I didn't like in this soundtrack. I lied. I also don't like this one. Right. Okay, guys in position. Actually unopposed. Pardon. Alright. Well, we'll pin them so we can move these guys in. Doctrinal reevaluation. I wonder what that means. I wonder what they're shaking up. I know what it means, but you know what I meant. The Germans in Africa have produced an extraordinary ethnological exposition, showcasing the primitive customs of over 1,000 performers from over 100 tribes in a zoo-like exposition alongside elephants, lions and zebras. Millions attended the exhibit, which was found to be both educational and titillating, a testament to the effectiveness of German rule. Maybe we should have one of our own, starting with our Serbian neighbours. An empire, I imagine they mean. Alright, apparently we want to put the Serbians in a zoo. Not sure how comfortable I feel with this. I've been to this country, it's very nice. I did have to report to the police station because I was a EU citizen. So I had to report to the police station when I arrived. But other than that, it was a nice visit. I'm not kidding, by the way. EU citizens have to report to the police station when they go to Serbia and give reasons for their visit and get questioned and stuff. It's fun. It was really fun. They also have memorials in some of the city centres to the victims of EU aggression, which I thought was an interesting way to say they killed some of us while we were trying to do genocide. But anyway, we're moving past it. Alright, the encirclement's going well here. I do like the political machinations going on here. We're helping Bulgaria win this war, and then we're going to step in and just suddenly say, hey Bulgaria, how dare you affect our sphere of influence. Infect, that's not what I was trying to say. Right, there goes them. What? Stop giving military access to Romania. Can I attack them there? No, I can't attack them there. That's weird. These guys pinned here. Continue the move on Belgrade. It looks like Bograd here. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I'd be very surprised. I'm pretty certain it's Belgrade. Straight in with this one. There we go. Should be able to win this attack pretty simply now. Might as well just call this off and move these guys in to help with the defense. Get him under attack, please. Excuse me. Thank you. Don't want him moving into the capital. There we go. Capital falls. That'll be the end, I think. Yep. Oh, they actually just took the whole lot. Wow. Well, it's going to be quite difficult. Hold territory that rightfully belongs to our spherelings. They do, though. I know this isn't actually my sphereling, but... Interesting. Oh, I think he's releasing them as puppets. Yep, there goes Greece. Okay, so if we get Albania in, then we might be able to approach Greece. Because Albania will be in our sphere of influence. Wait, do you have a tree? They actually do. That's pretty funny. Oh, you should do this. The restoration of WWII. Or is false. You should totally do that. And then, like, annex yourself into my realm. It'd be great. It will be a good time. Okay, speed it up again. Let's get this. Let's get these tanks done, and then we can move once again to reforming our glorious empire. You're not going to release Serbia? There we go. Serbia got released as a puppet, obviously. Bulgaria, you're getting a bit big for your britches down there. I might just justify on them. Problem is, if I just justified on them, they'd join with Germany. So we do need to start building some of these, but I think we might want to get some more tech before we bother, because they're pretty bad before you get some of the tech. So let's just do both of these now. I want to build... Well, maybe I shouldn't be doing oil, because I do have the stuff I can import from Romania. Romania being in the faction is not actually ideal. I'd much rather they were a puppet. Yeah, it's probably a bad choice to let them in the faction. We can always kick them out, though. We can get 2 heavy equipment designers. I forgot about that. Well, we definitely want a tank manufacturer. And we want an artillery manufacturer, probably, for the extra soft attack. So let's get... Is this... Yeah. You have to complete Skoda to get this. Cool. So 10% more production costs, but 15% extra hardness off attack. I think that's almost certainly worth it. But for right now, 10% more start attack, 5% cheaper cost, and 5% cheaper production support equipment cost. But that would presumably only apply if you invented support equipment after you took this factory, this focus. Or 5% more defense. That's an easy choice. You should take this one. How long until we want to do the next infantry equipment? Not that long. So let's take that now so I don't forget. Oh, I took the wrong bleeding one. Oh well. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Alright, these guys go here. These guys have returned home. We can go on the Illyrian border. Put the up-and-comer back in charge, as I keep calling him. Looks like the Illyrian border should switch army. I don't like having to have these men on your border, Illyria, but I just don't trust you is the thing. I don't know why the AI always seems to rush deploy at 90% and then train it up to 100. It's very strange. There we go. War in India has broken out in full force. I wonder if the Princely States is now going to immediately go after the north, or if they're going to dunk on Gandhi first. So what happened? Oh, the Indo-Chinese Union achieved their independence. Well done. Impressive. Indo-Chinese revolt succeeds. A devastating blow for colonialism. Oh, I said communism, but no. Colonialism. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I guess I should start... No, we haven't finished building the tank division. Alright, there's Skoda done. Great. Time to do nations within a state. Rip stability. No, get the effects from Workers' Spirit. Down 400 stability. Yeah, Workers' Spirit was so good. Never forget. So this is going to take a long time, but when completed, we'll get everyone. I think they can still refuse, because it's they get the event. Such and such requests integration, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe that's only if you go this way. Eritrea just got beaten by Abyssinia and Somalia. Cool. Deutsche Middle Africa's still chugging along. Hasn't fragmented into a million little nation states yet. How goes the Americas? Very static front line here, with this weird fights going on in neutral territory still going on. New England now an independent member of the Entente. Oh, and of course, a war with the Baratheon commune, because the Dominion of India came in here. Burma actually not unified with Baratheon, whatever. I always call them Baratheon, as in Game of Thrones, but I know that's not what they are. Let's put another guy on the fighters. Up to 10% penalty now. Still, I think, not quite worth it. We've just finished something that we were building. Let's throw down a single synthetic refinery. Hungary just won't stop producing men. Oh, hey, nice. Another 3%, which puts us into high popularity. Marvellous news. Excuse me, where's my high popularity? Between 60 and 80. Game. Maybe it recalculates once a month. There we go. Nice. So many units being pumped out by all these subjects. Yemen and the Ottomans have signed a white peace, so they've accepted their loss of Yemen then. Still at war with the other lot though, including the Mashriki kingdom. Mashriki? That's what it looks like anyway. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching this episode. The assisting Bulgaria went well, although the consequences weren't quite what I hoped. We didn't really manage to live up to our name as a protector of the Balkans. Ooh, what's the fires of the war burn once more, and our interests in Italy are threatened by an embroiled nationale. Interesting. The French and the Italians have a joint cause of bringing utter chaos to the world. We must despite it. We might despise it, but we have to fight on Germany's side once more. Interesting. So if the Republic of Italy, I guess, is threatened by the Commune of France, then we can join with Germany against the Communards. We probably might. We probably will join with Germany against the Communards, because we can always beat them and then turn on Germany. I think that the communists are the biggest threat. I know they're not exactly communists in this timeline, but the syndicalists. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.